Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast, and this is my reaction to the 3-2 win against SC Braga tonight in the Europa League last 32. Apologies if this sounds even more garbled and gibberish than normal, because I'm still honestly trying to find the words to describe that game. That will quite possibly go down in one of the best results in Europe in our history. That was just astonishing. I'm honestly speechless at that, how the comeback. I mean, I've never seen Rangers do that in my life. I don't think many of us have, especially in Europe, but that was just something of absolute beauty tonight. Certainly not in the first half. The first half was diabolical. Really, it was a good game for the neutral. It was quite open, but we were largely outplayed. Braga were the more hungry team. They were knocking the ball about well. They were playing it quickly. They were playing a very high line, which is unusual for teams coming to Ibrox. They were winning the midfield, and too many of our players were posted missing once again. Too many stray passes, losing the ball cheaply. They were dangerous in the attack, and they were unlucky on occasion. We shown what we can do though, when on the very few occasions that we did manage to beat that high line. We beat the offside trap, and we got past our defence, and it was up to Morelos to try and put it in the back of the net. But there's something up with him now. He would normally bury them for breakfast, and he's not rounding the keeper. He's just having shots. He's not looking up. They're coming right out of the keeper. There was the two chances he had. The keeper never really narrowed the angle a lot. And, he just hit it right at the keeper, and the keeper saved it with his legs. And there's something up. He's not started his 2020. We thought that goal the other game was going to kickstart him, and there's something lacking. And then he let himself down as well again tonight by getting a yellow card for remonstrating with the referee. And it puts him out of the next leg, which now is obviously even more important after the result. But certainly in the first half, I have to caveat with the fact that I missed about 15 minutes of it because my internet went completely down, and they scored their goal in that time as well in the 11th minute, where they were passing about in midfield. Kamara had a lazy pass backwards, loses the ball. Braga with quick passing, a lazy half-hearted attempts to get the ball back and try and put a tackle in. Their attacker unleashes a 30-yard absolute stunning shot into the top right corner. Kind of goal unstoppable almost. It was a great shot, but McGregor, I felt, was a wee bit too far off his line and out of position. But again, it was maybe one of these things you couldn't stop. But so going into half time 1-0 down, I felt it could have been a lot worse, obviously, with the chances they've had as well. They were beating our defence. We were just so slack at the back as well. And again, it was all really down to the midfield. We were just not getting to grips with that midfield. So into half time, I was fairly content with, if we can finish this game out 1-0, I'll be fairly happy, because we can't win the tie in this leg, but we can certainly lose it. Round about the 50th minute, Gerrard looked as if he was about to make a sub, and Kamara did come off 4 minutes later, and Aribo came on. Not long before that, he had given the ball away in nearly the halfway line by just playing a stupid header. I don't know what he was doing. It was a lackadaisical header backwards. Their defender nipped in. He was one-on-one with McGregor. McGregor was wise to it, but their player taking a heavy touch, and he lost control, and McGregor managed to clear it. But all stemmed from just a complete bit of stupidity from Kamara, and quite rightly he was hooked. However, we went 2-0 down on the 59th minute with a throw-in at the dugouts area. 3 quick passes to get to their attacker, who drove the ball towards the right on the edge of the box, and he shoots to the left into the back of the net. It was his first goal for Braga, I think, as well, and it was a cracking goal. 2 cracking goals from them, can't take it away. But again, our defence, powder puff, they were just walking right through us, and just really poor play. However, 7 minutes later though, we did pull a goal back. We got the lifeline with Hadji scoring. Ball played out to Hadji on the right of the box, switches to his left foot, then hits a belter of a shot, threading it through into the bottom right hand corner. I don't know how he managed to find that space and thread that ball through, but just great vision, great shot. He was immense. He was probably the best player in the first half. He was certainly the best player in the second half, and that guy's going to be an absolute superstar If the rumours are correct that we have got the option to sign him for £5 million, then I hope that's written down in triplicate, stamped, notarised, the whole lot, because that will be an absolute steal. This guy is going to be an absolute superstar. And what a way to mark his dad coming to see us as well tonight, coming to see his son play, because he was in attendance and he scores a goal as well. Fantastic. Made a couple of other changes there as well. Kent came off on the 68th minute, Canberra came on. I don't know if that was the instant that things changed for us, but certainly the goal seemed to spark us up as well. Kent, again, anonymous tonight, just really, really poor. He's one of these players that you know how good he can be, but he's just been off form ever since he's really signed. He can't help his transfer fee, absolutely, but he maybe has it in the back of his mind that he's undroppable because of his transfer fee, and that's the kind of thing that needs to stop. You see it in flashes with him, but he was largely poor tonight, as were a lot of them up until this point. Then from then on, we scored the first goal, we were outstanding, we were winning every single ball, we were fired up. Did they take a step back? Perhaps. However, we completely done a 180 on the way we were playing. We were just up for it from there, and I don't know what happened in the team to spark us. Maybe it was the whole Kent and Kamara going off, and it changed the dynamic in the midfield to give a wee bit of fight in the team as well. The one unfortunate thing, Barisic had to go off injured in the 73rd minute and Stewart came on for him. However, a minute later we got a goal with Joe Aribo scoring. I just don't know how he managed to do this either. An outstanding goal when Aribo picks the ball up from round about 25 yards from goal, takes the ball through a tightly packed defence into the box, dinks it to the left, takes it round the defender and shoots really calmly into the back of the net. Just that is the type of thing that he can do. We've seen it in flashes, and that just typifies that goal right there. What a fucking goal. And then kept on playing on. Again, we were really the only team in it. They got up the field, but everything was really mopped up. And then, incredibly, we went 3-2 up on the 81st minute with Hadji getting a goal from a free kick. The free kick was from about 27 yards out, probably much dead in the centre. He did go to take it, and then the ball moved with the wind. He had to retake it. I don't know if that spooked him out, but he takes the free kick. It hits off the back of one of the Braga players in the wall, spins up and into the top left-hand corner. If I can remember right, very much reminiscent of a goal that Bayern Munich scored against us in the Champions League all those years ago, and it was a very kind of fluky goal, but you know, they would take it, certainly we'll take it as well. And then we saw the game out, which was incredible. Goldson had an amazing last ditch tackle in the box to take the ball off the attacker just before he unleashed the shot, which would have probably been certainly a goal. Brilliant from Goldson there. But the character, the fight back this team shown tonight in that second half was just an absolute joy to behold. Somebody put it on Twitter, is that the plane finally landing from Dubai? Because there's something in the dynamic of the team has changed. It's not just coming up against Scottish teams who are stuffy and like to play very defensive and very tightly packed defences. Braga came at us tonight, they played a high line. We still largely, especially in the first half, never unlocked it, and it taken a couple of personnel changes, I think, that unlocked it. A change in mentality. This team have got it in it, and tonight showed it. And hopefully this is something that will kickstart this season back into action, because it's needed something. It's shown tonight what we can do. Once again, no time to rest though, because we are playing on Sunday the 23rd in the Premiership away to St Johnstone. That's a 1:30 kick-off, so we've got to be up for it once again. And as I said, this will hopefully be the catalyst that starts it and kicks off. Dave and I will hopefully be back next week with a podcast. As ever, if you want to check out our stuff, you can go to our website, which is ireadypodcast.wordpress.com, and then you can find all the stuff there. I'm going to have a drink now after that, because I think we all need one. Rangers certainly don't do your heart any good at all, but if we progress this way, then that's what it takes. So thanks for listening. I'll certainly enjoy the rest of my night. I hope you do too. Bye.